It's 2024 and Donald Trump is back in the Oval Office. He's busy assembling his new cabinet. Surprise, surprise, it's looking awfully familiar. We're seeing a whole lot of non-black faces. Where are the black folks? This lack of diversity is glaringly obvious. It's not just an issue of optics, it's about representation. When black Americans see no one who looks like them in positions of power, it sends a message. That message? You're not at the table. This isn't just about feeling seen, though that matters. This is about having a voice in the decisions that directly impact black communities. From healthcare to education to criminal justice reform, these policies hit home. And when those voices are absent from the room where it happens, the consequences can be devastating. Now some might say, hey, maybe Trump just hires the best people, regardless of race. Okay, let's talk about that. Let's rewind to Trump's 2016 cabinet. Remember that one? Yeah, that wasn't exactly a rainbow coalition either. It was overwhelmingly white and overwhelmingly male. So this isn't a new trend for the Trump administration. This is a pattern. And it's a pattern that raises serious concerns about how this administration views diversity, equity, and inclusion. Is it just a coincidence that qualified black candidates seem to be missing from Trump's Rolodex? Or is there something more deliberate at play? Let's be real, folks. Trump's track record on race speaks for itself. From his comments about shithole countries to his attacks on black athletes and politicians, he hasn't exactly been a champion for diversity. In fact, his administration has rolled back affirmative action policies and diversity training programs. These actions suggest that diversity is not a priority for this administration. Some argue that Trump's focus on individual merit over identity politics explains the lack of diversity in his cabinet. But this argument ignores the systemic barriers that prevent black Americans from reaching the highest levels of government. During his campaigns, Trump made overtures to black voters, claiming he would be the best president for black Americans. He promised jobs, economic opportunity, and safer communities. But a cabinet that lacks black representation tells a different story. It suggests that Trump's promises to black Americans were just that, promises, empty words uttered to secure votes. The lack of diversity in Trump's cabinet is a slap in the face to black Americans who hoped for a seat at the table. It's a reminder that representation matters, and that when it comes to diversity, this administration continues to fall short.